Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Please do make sure that you are subscribed and also do like the video. I want to do two stories. It's short stories, but I want to do two of them. Okay, I want to talk about the finalist, one of the finalists of Miss Universe Nigeria, the lady that South Africans liked so much that they voted for, but she ended up not winning the Miss Universe Nigeria, who was supposed to come to South Africa. They even did a back body campaigned for her. They donated for her to come and visit South Africa, and it was supposed to be 100,000 that was supposed to be donated to her. They didn't meet the goal, but now you guys, she does not know what ended up happening with that money, but because she says that she never received the money. Okay, so we're going to read that story as to what happened, because she never came to South Africa, but she says that she never received the money that was donated for her to come to South Africa. Okay. Listen, you guys, people be volunteering to collect the money for people, but the people are not getting the money. Okay, I saw on TikTok as well something was going on with Dominique collecting money for somebody, and the somebody was saying she did not get the money, and Dominique was like, I deposited the money and reversed the money. And I was like, the TikTok people be saying that they have 9 to 5s, but sometimes we be thinking the 9 to 5 is the donations, honey. The 9 to 5 is the donations. How are you depositing the money that is donated for the person, but then you are withdrawing it? You are reversing it as if it's your money. Hi guys. I was laughing watching that story. Anyway, you guys, we're going to read that story. But guys, the other interesting story is Mom Ribeca Malope, okay? Because Mom Ribeca Malope was dealing with this washing powder company, okay? Ariel, okay? And Ariel has been using Mom Ribeca's face to advertise their washing powder, okay? And Mom Ribeca said, listen, stop using my face to advertise Ariel. Okay, and I was like, what? And Mom Ribeca is like, I am going to sue you if you don't remove my face from your washing powder, because you are owing me money. And I was like, what? Because I thought if I ever buy Ariel, okay, if I ever buy Ariel, it will be because of Mom Ribeca, because I thought I'm never going to buy Ariel, because Ariel is very far from my mind, okay? There is Omo, there is Sunlight, there is Surf. You know, it's very far from my choices. Even in the store, it's like they put everything and then Ariel is right there, you know. And I've always thought if I ever end up buying Ariel, it will be because of Mom Ribeca. Okay, so now I'm thinking if they haven't paid Mom Ribeca, then I'm never gonna buy Ariel. Okay, so we have to read the story and find out what's happening here, because I don't want to end up buying Ariel ever if they haven't paid Mom Ribeca. Okay, because I don't want to buy a product where they haven't paid our gospel star. You know, apparently she's threatening to sue them because there's some payment issues here and there, okay? Because they have used her when they were not supposed to, and they were supposed to settle out of court, but that didn't happen, so now there is conflict, okay? But first, let's start with this Miss Universe Nigeria here that says that she did not receive the money. Miss Universe Nigeria finalist Ofa Dania says that she hasn't received the money raised for her to visit South Africa. So it says here, Miss Universe Nigeria finalist Ofa Dania has expressed concern over not receiving the money raised for her to visit South Africa. Last year, a Bakebody fundraising company was launched by her fans to bring her to South Africa after she won her hearts and became a fan favorite. A total of 8,800 rand was raised out of the planned 100,000 rands. In a TikTok video, Dania said that despite her efforts to communicate with the campaign organizer, Reginald Matule Kanyane, she said she is yet to receive the funds. A man by the name of Reggie contacted me after her foundation she felt that 8,800 rand would not be enough to cover her trip to South Africa. However, Kanyane informed her he would need to consult with the donors before proceeding. Best believe I will send you what is due to you, Kanyane said in a WhatsApp conversation. I'm not one to steal or move with people's money at all. Now I am operating on high level of stress, but it should be done in 2 weeks. What we are doing was covered in many news platforms, and I wouldn't dare paint my image negative with that. After several weeks of waiting, Danya said she reached out to Kanyane again to inquire about the status of her suggestion. She said Kanyane asked for her banking details to facilitate the transfer and obtain bank statements to verify her account ownership. She said Kanyane failed to respond when she tried to get his full name and address to get documents requested, and has not heard from him since February, which is last month. I don't know where the money is. I don't have access to it. I just want to ensure that he actually refunds the people who donated, since the cause was to get me to South Africa. I'm not personally talking to him because I feel like the back and forth is too much. Okay, so here it is, you guys. The lady says that she never got the money. The goal was to donate 100,000 rands, which they were never able to do. They were able to raise 8,800 rands, which is something. So basically, since they were not able to meet the goal, basically the donors are supposed to decide if they want to give the money to her or they want to be refunded. Listen, you guys, I've used Bakebali before, so I know how that platform works. It's a very reliable platform in a sense that, number one, before they allow you to put a campaign on there for somebody, whether it's for yourself or somebody else, they need proof that they check. You need to submit documentation that the person is really in need of whatever it is, the campaign that you are putting on their platform. So you will submit quotations, pictures, everything, motivation, whatever. If it's a medical need, medical reports, everything, they check on that, then they put your campaign there. Okay, unless it has changed now, you guys, they put your campaign there. Then you guys, the people raise the money, whatever. Then they're not gonna pay that money to you. Even if I open a Bakebali campaign for somebody, if I say that I'm raising it for somebody, that money is not gonna come to my bank account once it's raised. They would want the service provider. If I say that I'm raising it for somebody's plane tickets to move from this place to that place, they would want the whatever company, if they are flying with whoever, they want the banking details. They will pay for the service provider. If I say accommodation, they will pay for the service provider. So I will submit the quotation with the banking details. They pay for the service provider. Then you go and they give you a ticket. That's how I know the platform to work. So they don't actually pay the person. So they wouldn't have paid the person that actually started the campaign unless they've changed now. It will take a lot for this person to have been able to scam the Bakebali campaign. They would have had to pretend that they were going to be the service provider for whatever this lady would have needed. Okay, or they would have had to lie to Bakebali in terms of what they were raising the money for them to be able to get the money. Okay, so I don't know, you guys. Okay, somebody would have to check what's happening with that campaign on Bakebali. Is it still up, the campaign, or is it closed now? And what happened to the money? And you can actually send them an email on Bakebali and ask them, we had a campaign so and so, and for so and so running, what happened to the campaign, where was the money paid to, and they can actually find that information. But what she's saying is that she did not get the money, and she would like to know what happened to the money and if it was paid back to the donors, because she never was able to come back to come and visit South Africa, because that's what the money was meant for. Now, you guys, Ribeca Malope is about to go to court because she's not happy with Ariel. I'm like, what the hell? Ariel, for real? So they're saying here on Bona Magazine, gospel singer Ribeca Malope is on a mission to leave no stone unturned as she takes legal action against the owner of Ariel washing powder, Procter and Gamble. Okay, this comes after the renowned brand decided to sue her to use her image to continue capitalizing on sales while advertising its brand. According to the news publication Citizen News, the two first entered an agreement in 2016 when the company aimed to put a spotlight on remarkable women of Women's Month celebration. However, in recent interviews, the South African woman and the powerful vocalist revealed that their contracts ended in 2022 and that the company has still been using her pictures to advertise their branding, while she has not received any compensation from this. Speaking to the above mentioned sources, she further highlighted that she has led her this has led her to threaten legal action. However, the company preferred an out-of-court settlement. In a post shared by the South African, she stated that she later agreed to this, but P&G has since failed to hold their end of the bargain. I gather now from the lawyers that P&G has since refused to sign a countersign that they have refused to sign to countersign that same settlement agreement, which leaves me no other alternative but to proceed the initial legal action to protect my rights. Moreover, because on the backs of all of this, the market continues to be flooded with P&G products bearing my unauthorized images. She claims that she has been working too much hard to build her brand so that it could be exploited in this manner. Okay, so Ribeca is mad at Ariel. Okay, so when you see an advert and Ribeca is saying it's Ariel, poor Ariel, she does not like that. And that advert, she looks so excited to be recommending Ariel to us, but when she sees that advert, she actually doesn't like it anymore. So she is taking them to court. Okay. Shembalai, they must pay Ribeca, Ariel, P&G, they have money. Procter and Gamble, that company has money. I don't know why they're not paying Ribeca. Pay Ribeca her billions, okay? Now. Anyway, you guys, that's all that I wanted to talk about. Please make sure that you like this video, to go into the comment section and tell me what you think about it. What do you think happened with the money, okay, for the Miss Universe Nigeria? With Ribeca, they just don't want to pay. But I'm guessing eventually they're just going to have no choice but to give her money anyway. Please like the video before Pumegana, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers.